After almost 3 banger videos being posted, I was bombarded with a lot of comments critiquing my builds, so I decided to cook. And cook I did. The damage on this is purely bonkers. I'm not pulling any punches here, I'm gonna flat out say it. My build is the most perfect build in Arcane Odyssey history. Rise at on, aim cell territory, fight me. Okay, jokes aside though, I'm gonna prove it to you why this build is absolute perfection. My main point for this build is it's good for most stat builds regardless of weapon, fighting style or magic. And I also ended up doing a lot of research and even consulted with a pro bounty hunter named Cloudcrosser for this build. And I found out all the builds I've made so far suck ass. So the first mistake I found in my previous builds was the use of a power amulet. While at first glance a power amulet seems to give more power than an Arcanium bracelet, the power amulets can't be jewel socketed. So with a little bit of grade schooler math, you find out that the Arcanium bracelet gives 1 extra power on the substat of your choice obtained from the socketed jewels. So we replaced the power amulet with an Arcanium bracelet. The next big mistake I committed was using Vatricos pieces. I'ma just be flat out honest here. Vatricos pieces are not practical for any kind of PvE. The health drain might not seem like much, but it does quickly add up. And I also found out that Insanity is one of the worst stats in existence. So the Atlantean modifier is out of the question here. The reasoning is simple. Even if you have warding to cancel it out, apparently getting hit by Insanity 3 gel still makes it Insanity 4 and you start taking crazy damage. And the use of Insanity gels are more common than you think. My friend Cloudcrosser uses this to hunt high bounty players a lot, so I'd say it's pretty widespread. And next up, agility. With modern builds and dodge reflexes, 100 agility is no longer optional. So the build must have at least 100 agility. This is so that you can dodge attacks easier, since 100 agility makes your dodge reflex much faster. And you're better at chasing runners down too. And last but not least, I decided to go for attack size instead of attack speed as a second substat because your average Joe will benefit more from a bigger headbox than a faster skill use. You're not sacrificing any power or defense for the substats, trust me on this. So keeping all this in mind, I had to cook up a build with over 100 agility and attack size and still maintain a good power to defense ratio while having no negative stats. And after trying out multiple potential gear sets, I came up with this glorious build. You need a full Calvus set and an Arcanium Arc Sphere first, then you slot in 5 A-gates and 5 Morenkis. Then you enchant 2 of the items with powerful and 3 of them with armored. If you do all this, you end up getting 126 power, 464 defense, 102 agility and 102 attack size. Here's a rough damage showcase with my Ash build. This build's main shining point is its PvP potential, but since I suck at PvP, I can't really show you much. Just take my word for it, you know? I mean, this build is already famous. So famous that my friend Cloudcrosser has already copied it. I'm just kidding, lol. He actually helped me make it. And bro, I had to do a lot of research, trial and error and stuff for this build, so dropping a like would be much appreciated. If you have been watching me for a while now, consider subscribing, because only 10% of viewers watching. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that cringy subscriber begging. With that being said, huge thanks to Cloudcrosser for helping me make this build, and the clan leader of his clan Silent Treatment for hooking me up with a powerful scroll when I was desperate. Anyway, with that, it's me, Strike, peacing out.